Hello everyone. In today's topic, we are going to talk about area of plane figures. So the first thing that we should do is to define area. So area is the amount of space inside the boundary of a flat surface. It is measured in square units. So when we are talking of area, it's always we are dealing with flat surface. So plane figures are popularly known as 2D or two-dimensional shape. So supposing we have a rectangle here, and if we are going to count how many squares are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sometimes in a flat surface, there are a lot of squares. So instead of counting it, we are just going to multiply. So it is 2 by 3, so 2 times 3, it is equal to 6 square units. So here are the area or the formulae of the different plane figures, which I know you learned it from your elementary already, but let us recall. So for the area of the triangle, it is equal to 1/2 base times height. So B stands for base and height stands for perpendicular height. Then the next figure is a rectangle. To compute for the area, it is equal to length times width. So L stands for length and W stands for the width or breadth. Okay, sometimes or most of the times we are using the word breadth, and do not be confused with that with the width. Okay, it's the same. And the third figure is a square. So to solve for the area of the square, it is side times side, or sometimes it is S squared. So S is the length of the side. So let us have this rectangle. So the dimensions of this rectangle are 4 centimeters and 3 centimeters. To solve for the area, we just multiply 3 times 4, and then it is equal to 12 square centimeters. So let us have the other plane figures. So the first one is a parallelogram. To solve for the area, it is equal to base times height. So given the base and the height, we can solve for the area already. And the next one is a trapezium. So in here, to solve for the area, it is equal to 1/2 times the area of the smaller base plus the larger base times the height. So B stands for the long base and H stands for the perpendicular height. And for the circle, to find its area, it is equal to pi r squared. And remember, r stands for the radius and pi equals 22 over 7 or 3.141 and so on and so forth. Now let us have the different system of measurement. So the first one is the metric system. The second one, the British imperial system. And the third one is the Thai system. So for the Thai system, we have square wa, ngan, and rai. For the British imperial system, we have inches, feet, yards. For the metric, we have millimeters, centimeters, and meters. So take note of the equivalence of those units because later on we shall convert. Now, let us have the first example. Let us find the area of the shaded region. So as you can see here, we have a bigger rectangle and a smaller one. So the first step is to determine the area of the bigger rectangle, which has the dimensions 50 by 30. So we all know that the area of a rectangle is length times width. So 50 times 30, it is equal to 1,500 square centimeters. And take note, for the area, it is always expressed in the second power or square units. Then we solve for the area of the smaller rectangle. It is equal to 15 times 10, the length times the width. So 15 times 10 equals 150. So it is 150 square centimeters. And using this given data, we are going to subtract the bigger rectangle minus the smaller rectangle. So 1,500 minus 150, it is equal to 1,350 square centimeters. Now, let us have another one. We are going to find the area of the shaded region. In here, we have a circle, and then inside the circle, we have the triangle. So the first step here is to compute for the area of the circle, which is pi r squared. And then we all know that the value of pi is equal to 22 over 7. And then the radius, as you can see in the diagram, it is equal to 19. So 19 squared, it is equal to 361 times 22 over 7, it is equal to 1,134.57 square millimeters. So always put the units correctly. And then the second step, we are going to determine the area of the triangle, which is equal to 1 half base times height. So the base is 14 and the height is 35. 14 times 35, it is equal to 490. And then getting the half of it or multiplying it to 1 half, it is equal to 245 square millimeters. From here, we are going to subtract. So the area of the shaded region equals 1,134.57 minus 245. It is equal to 889.57. And don't forget to put the unit, which is square millimeters. Now, let's move on to the third example. A room measures 3 meters by 5 meters. A carpet is placed on the floor, leaving a border of 0.5 meters all around it. Find the area of the border. So, looking at the diagram, the first thing we need to do here is to determine the area of the room. So, it is 6 by 5 meters. So, what we need to do here is to multiply 6 times 5, which is equal to 30. So the area of the room is 30 square meters. And then the next step is to find the area of the carpet. So the area of the carpet, it is equal to 5 times 4. So it is equal to 20 square meters. From here, we are going to find the area of the border. To find the area of the border, we are going to subtract the area of the room minus the area of the carpet. So 30 minus 20, it is equal to 10 square meters. Now, let us have the last one. The area of a plot is 2 rai 40 square wa. A rectangular piece of land measuring 12 meters by 10 meters is used for building a house. What area of the land will be left? So as you can see in the picture, this is the whole plot and you need a portion of it to build your house. So the area of a plot is 2 rai 40 square wa. So what we need to do here, since we are dealing of meters, because it says here a rectangular piece of land measuring 12 meters by 10 meters. So we need to convert it to square meters. So 1 square wa equals 4 square meters and 1 rai equals 1,600 square meters. So from that, so 2 rai times in the denominator, it is the given unit. So 1 rai equals 1,600 square meters. And then you can cancel rai and rai. So 2 times 1,600, it is equal to 3,200 square meters. And now we convert is 40 square wa. So 1 square wa equals 4 square meters. Then cancel square wa and square wa. So what's left? 40 times 4, which is 160 square meters. Then we are going to add 3,200 plus 160. It is equal to 3,360 for the area of the plot. Now, we are going to solve for the area of the piece of land that you need to build your house. So the dimensions are 12 by 10. So we are going to multiply it. 12 times 10, it is equal to 120. Then don't forget the unit is square meters. So from here, we are going to subtract the area of the plot minus the area of your piece of land for your house. So 300 or 3,360 square meters minus 120 square meters, it is equal to 3,240 square meters. So that is the area of the land that is left upon building your house. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye.